when we get this show really going and get the budget up a little bit, maybe we can work in some puppeteers and all of that. That might be an extra little treat for this. But next time we'll just work on the song. But Brian's gonna sing this tune for us. Like I said, goes way back. Should we do some puppeting? Is that here? I don't know. We'll try it. You guys do it. How about that? George Harrison's producer on that album was a guy by the name of Jeff Lynne from ELO, and he loved working with him so much, and he had this kind of, I don't know, dream of putting together a new group, in this case, a super group, and maybe if you take them, each individual artist by record sales and, ticket sales, all that stuff, they have to be the biggest super group of all time, the Traveling Wilburys. So we got George, we got Jeff Lynne, we got Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, and Roy Orbison. And we're going to do one of their songs right now, which I think Bob Dylan didn't, he wasn't there that day for some reason, so Tom Petty had to do double duty. But a nice little country song, and this was really, I think George's passion was the Wilburys, and it was just hard to get all the guys together. They had their own tours and albums and things that they had to do, their own bands that they had to feed and take care of, so it was hard to get all the guys together, but some amazing music and documentaries and things like that out there. So if you don't know the Traveling Wilburys, which, I don't know, probably not You guys probably know them. Definitely gonna check out, after this. Dive deep into it. So here we go with a little country tune. Goes like this. The greatest decade for him in the 70s. A lot of struggles, a lot of trying times for him, and especially for his music career. But there are, definitely some highlights that came out of it, including this next song here that, I think we've all heard the song. We've heard it in very, appropriate moments and very inappropriate moments too. It's kind of one of those songs that's maybe even a little overplayed at this point. But the one thing I will say about John Lennon is, maybe you like him, you dislike him, you like his music, you don't like him as a person, you like him as a person, you don't like his music. I don't know. It could be anything. But the one thing about John is that he tried, and he was always looking to improve the world, change the world for the better through his music. And I think that, talk about that's all right. And so, while some of us may not agree with the sentiment or the message in this song, maybe I think we can put aside that and just really recognize the song for what it is, and that is a song about bringing humanity together and the world together and making it a better place. So, without further ado, I'll play this one for
No heaven, no
course, we all know that John was tragically taken way too soon. In 1980, New York City, just a senseless murder, and we lost, one of the greatest artists of all time. Not just musicians, not just that world. I think one of the greatest artists of all time. And while maybe Paul and John were kind of duking it out in the music tabloids, they were always brothers, right? They had a bond, they had a connection, they had a life that they shared that, nobody really understands what that's like. I guess the closest thing would be brothers. And when John was murdered, it was hard for everybody involved, of course, but Paul took it especially hard and really couldn't get through it for a few years. And eventually he got through it the only way that he really knew how, and that was through a song. He wrote a song that kind of imagined himself talking to John Lennon. And it's a love song. There's no denying that. And it's a beautiful song. It's a powerful song. We're going to let Mr. Brian Hicks try to get through it. It's an emotional tune, but released in 1982. The song goes like this.
And if I said I really knew you well, what would your answer be? If you were here today, here today, knowing you'd probably laugh and say that we were worlds apart. If you were here today, here today. But as for me, I still remember how it was before, and I am holding back the tears. No more. I love you. What about the time? I suppose that you could say that we were playing hard together. Didn't understand a thing, but we could always sing. What about the night we cried? Cause there wasn't enough to keep it all inside. Never understood a word, but you were always there with a smile. If I say I really loved you, and was glad you came along, and you were here today. You were in my song. Here
Well, we come to that time in our show where we only have one more song. Thank you guys for that. But we really, truly appreciate you guys having us out here on a beautiful Saturday night in beautiful Prescott, Arizona. We love coming here, and we love helping keep this music alive. Thank you for being a part of that and helping us keep it alive. You can go see Paul McCartney. I think he just turned 82 on Wednesday or something. Yeah, he's still young. 83 maybe. Okay, there you go. That's better, I guess. But the ticket price, I think, for Paul McCartney is pretty. It's hard to get in, let's say. And of course, I mean, you probably go see Ringo too. But to hear all these songs, besides the recordings, it shows like this. So we really appreciate your support as far as that goes. So thank you guys. Now we have a couple of, if you like this show, you might like a show that's coming up. A few of us are involved in the show. We've got a brand new one, July 11th, called Jive Talkin', which is the music of the Brothers Gig, the Bee Gees. That features the lovely Brian Hicks, Chuck Snook, Matt Holder, if you've seen them, you might have seen them last night, or some other shows. It's going to be a lot of fun. We love the Bee Gees. We do the whole thing from the beginning to the end there, and a lot of great songs. Then a little later, a different show, Saturday, August 23rd. Our good friends, the Four Gents, will be here with a show called At the Hop, which is kind of doo-wop and some of that 50s and 60s great American rock and roll pop music. Then, a little later on, we will be back. Basically, everybody here on this stage will be back with a different show that we love to do. Do you guys like hard rock? Yeah! That's what got me started. I wanted to be Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. So, years later, I finally got to put the show together that does that, and it is called Beyond the British Invasion. That is the music of the kind of second wave of the British invasion. Led Zeppelin, The Who, Deep Purple, Pink Floyd, Elton John, all those guys. Some great music. Most of us will be back here for that. That's Friday, September 26th. Otherwise, you can keep up to date with these shows, Alex Mack Music on Facebook or alexmackmusic.com. We'd love to see you again. We love coming here. And I don't know, should we properly introduce the band? You want to do it?
Sure. All right, back here on the keys, we have our lovely, she's not our Yoko, she's our Linda. Let's step back on the keys. Back here on the bass, Dylan DeRobertis. And back on the drums, Mr. Fred Hayes. And on guitar, Ed DeLucia. And of course, everybody, a better round of applause for the amazing Brian Hicks. And saxophone, flute, percussion, stringing vocals, amazing. And of course, the man who put it all together. We wouldn't be here without him. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Mack.
How about for those golden vocal cords? Mr. Tyler Wright. Who is this next song? You have to sing this next one, okay?
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, we feel like we got to close out with a good sort of closer here, a little Paul McCartney Bond theme.
When you were young and your heart was an open book, you used to say, live and let live. You know you did. But if this ever-changing world in which we're living makes you give it a cry, say live and let die.
We'll be back in the